Between the stars lies a realm of darkness, seemingly empty, silent, and still. But this emptiness is a deception. Out in the interstellar void, beyond the bright disks of suns and planets, clouds drift. Invisible to the naked eye, these are the whispers of the galaxy itself, clouds of interstellar dust and gas, fine as smoke, sparse as breath, yet stretching for light years. Tiny grains of carbon and silicates, icy molecules and trace metals, each no larger than a virus drift, endlessly, carried on galactic winds. Alone, they are insignificant, but together, they form a structure as vast and intricate as any symphony. The interstellar medium, the cradle of stars. At first, the dust seems scattered, barely more than a cosmic haze. It floats in silence between stars, catching stray photons and scattering their light-dimming constellations, painting faint silhouettes across the Milky Way. These are the dark nebulae, visible not by their glow, but by their shadows. But gravity waits, patient, quiet, unyielding. A nearby star dies in a supernova, and the shockwave ripples outward, compressing the dust, herding it into knots and filaments. The temperature drops. The density rises. What was once a soft breath in the dark begins to fold into itself. Here, a clump forms no larger than a speck from afar, but inside, grains of dust collide. Some stick, some fragment. All slow down. The cloud cools further, radiating away its heat into the void. It is in these coldest places, deep inside molecular clouds, that the symphony begins to change. Gravity tightens its grip, density increases, structure emerges. Now, the dust forms long, elegant filament rivers of matter twisting through space. Along their lengths, the densest pockets begin to glow faintly in infrared. They are still invisible to human eyes, but not to the instruments that watch in silence, telescopes tuned to the whispers of the cold. Over millions of years, these clouds grow denser, heavier. The dust thickens, obscuring everything within. Starlight can no longer pass through. What was once a diffuse cloud is now a nebula, stellar nursery in waiting. And then, deep inside, the densest core, something happens. Under immense pressure, hydrogen atoms begin to fuse. A sudden brightness flickers in the dark. A star is born. And then another, and another. The once silent cloud now resonates with the light of newborn suns. They burn hot and blue, ionizing the gas around them. The nebula ignites in color, reds from hydrogen, blues from oxygen, painting vast wings of light across the cosmos. These are the places we know from photographs. The pillars of creation, the Orion Nebula, the Eagle, the Carina, glowing cathedrals of dust and gas, sculpted by radiation and wind. The dust that once drifted in silence now dances in brilliance. But it will not last forever. The new stars will erode the clouds that made them. Stellar winds blow caverns through the nebula. Supernovae will one day tear them apart, but by then, the seeds have already scattered new stars, with their own disks of dust, orbiting worlds not yet formed. And beyond, more clouds still drift, dark, silent, waiting. So it continues. The silent symphony of interstellar dusta, composition of gravity and time, of chaos and collapse, of darkness giving way to light. And somewhere, in that long breath between notes, a star like our sun once began the same way, born in dust, cradled in cold, lit by fusion. And around it, a blue planet would form, one day able to gaze back and hear the music of the stars.